Hello, my name is Baked Beans, and welcome back to our wonderful world. So yesterday was episode 10, and I asked for your questions so we could do a Q&A. So let's go take a look at your questions. I just went and checked the comments, and there were no questions. I am disappointed in you. To be honest, I don't think anyone wanted to watch that far into the video anyway. So we completed this farm last episode, and I'm quite happy with it. But yeah, we've got a bit of a carrot right here. So since I didn't get any questions for the Q&A last episode, I'm extending submissions through this episode. So if you have any questions that you want to ask, go ahead and plop them down in the comments, and I will happily read them off next episode. Alright, so I want to do a little bit of an experiment. I want to see how far I can downgrade this world before things start to break. Backups have been made. Alright, so this is Minecraft 1.7.10. This world is in Minecraft 1.8.9, so let's see if it works. So everything seems... okay, so 1, our fence is gone. 2, all of our chests are empty. Some lighting seems to be different. Oh, wait, no, it's just because my brightness is slightly different. All our fences over here are fine. Oh, it's because they're oak fences. So the fences over there must not have been oak fences, and they must not have existed back in 1.7. So things like birch fences and doors hadn't existed yet, but stairs and slabs had. Okay, well, the main thing for me is that all our chests are empty, so I'll see if there's a way to work around that, and see if we can downgrade to this version because I like it. It's very unlikely that I'll be able to fix all those problems, so I'm just going to live with this version now. Also, if you want to download the world as it is right now at this very moment, well, you can find an upload of the world at the link in the description. It should just be a Google Drive link. And if anyone puts suspicious links in the comments, tell me about it so I can get rid of them. Oh, we're starting to have a bit of overflow with chests, or not chests. We don't have enough chests. We're starting to have a bit of an overflow with seeds. That mine scares me, so we are going to go to a different mine. Okay, so I did a bit of research, and I couldn't come up with a reason why I didn't get much, or actually any diamonds the last time I tried mining down there. So I'm just going to start another mine. So where should we start digging this one? Here? Okay, yeah, it's kind of convenient. Oh, we've already found iron, and we're only a couple blocks in. That's kind of lucky. Well, this seems like a good place for a first-person time-lapse. Let's go. Oh, wow, that was actually really close. So, in today's time-lapse, I kind of want to talk about our new editing style that I've kind of been testing out with this episode. If you could notice them and have been watching the series for more than just this one video, then you would notice that this is the first video with all the really cool-looking transitions. You know, the swipe transitions that you see every so often. And I just wanted to see if that would like improve retention and the flow of the video. And to me, it has so far, even though I have only edited about the first 3 minutes of it. So I hope you think the same way that I do, and that's all I really have to say. Okay. So we just hit bedrock, and I didn't even notice. The sky is all the way up there. This is our first time even touching bedrock here, and I completely overshot level 13, so let's go straight up there. Okay, so I've just learned that diamonds in this version are more common at level 11 and 12, so I was kind of doing it wrong, so let's just start digging. And I've also read that branch mining every 4th block should get more diamonds. The best level is actually Y10, so I wasted a bit of my time there. Alright, here's a good idea. I'll just mine out a bit of an area over here. So we are going to plop down our crafting table, make some planks, and then craft ourselves a double chest just like this. And then just plop all of our stone in there, and any stuff that we don't need. And then on the bottom is what we're going to bring back up to the surface. so we can keep our inventory relatively clean while also still being able to quickly put stuff away and bring stuff back up. Alright, another thing that we're going to want to do in this episode is start to build a bit of a super smelter. For that, we're just going to need some chests and some furnaces, and also a bunch of hoppers to connect the two. And since we've started mining again, hoppers are actually going to be quite easy to come by, but we're just going to need a ton of wood for the chests, and each hopper requires a chest, so that's going to be another thing that we're going to have to deal with. And I can also just start normally using iron tools, because most tools I have are just stone, except I do have a couple of low durability iron tools when I did have a relatively good amount of iron. Although that wasn't the case for a while after that. And then I'm starting to get a bunch of iron again, so that's great. Now I'll have iron tools again. Alright, so now we can plop all of our unneeded stuff in this chest, and if we ever need any extra cobblestone or andesite gravel or flint, we can just go down here and grab some. But for now, we can just keep these down here, and we can just take out all the stuff that we are going to bring up. For a few episodes, I used to have 2 crafting tables in my inventory, and then on the episode that I built the farmhouse, it went back down to 1, and, you know, I kind of miss having 2 crafting tables in my inventory. So, you know what? I think I'm just going to go ahead and be the weird guy that always has 2 crafting tables in his inventory. I'm really going to have to start sorting this stuff out. I think I'm just going to sacrifice an entire stack of planks to make 8 chests. Maybe this mountain place could be our main storage system. Alright, I have a bit of an idea, and I don't know how smart or stupid it is, but I guess we will find out. Oh, okay, we've already ran out of space. Maybe I have to go up a little bit more. So it's kind of a weird spirally-ish staircase up to here, where we have another floor, and we'll kind of turn this into storage, I guess. I do want this mountain to feel like a little bit more open, so I'll try to hollow the entire thing out. I don't know how much of an undertaking that's going to become. And our first floor is going to be, well, actually, I want our top floor to be valuables. That's all I know so far. So our top floor is going to be valuables. Our first floor is just going to be, well, it's just going to be our little hidey hole. Maybe we'll have some miscellaneous chests down here. I don't know. Well, I'm not exactly sure what our second floor is going to be, so I guess we'll find out later. And we've already got our farmhouse for all of our farming stuff. Now we'll make ourselves 2 iron picks. Nice. So we can carry on mining. Actually, do I have any glass left over? I might want to make like some little lookouts here. I think that would be pretty cool. No, we do not. So we'll make another furnace. I know I have like 2 over at our house, but whatever. We're just gonna use this for the time being, and then smelt up a stack of sand so we can make some glass. I really haven't had to deal with many monsters because I've been avoiding caves. I've been lighting this place up, I'd say relatively well. The stupid gravel. And I've just been sleeping every night. So I guess that's just how we've been avoiding monsters, and I'm really glad that we have. Although mob sounds do still scare me. Especially with that Enderman jump scare last episode. That was pretty funny. Alright, let's see if we can make this clutch. Nice! That was actually much smoother than I was expecting it to be. Okay, so we've got ourselves 6 glass so far. We can turn it into 16 panes. Yep, okay. There we go. And we can do a bit of that over here, too. We don't quite have enough, and I just wasted 1 pane, so that's nice. So, that's what we have for now. I think we could do better. Another clutch. Nice. So, I kind of made it spill that time, but it's fine. It's a bit bright, but I think I can deal with it. Well, actually, maybe we want to connect these 2 sections of panes. And that will only require 1 extra glass block, or grass block right up there. Well, 2 actually. Probably doesn't look too good from the outside because these are very bright textures. But, yeah, we'll deal with it. So we still have a couple of holes. I think we'll just patch those up later, either with glass or whatever the heck we want to use. So I think this is a pretty cool project for making multiple floors out of this hill. And I can't wait to get that storage system started. Got even more glass, and our iron is done cooking. And we still haven't made our super smelter yet, so I'm just gonna... yep, that's a hopper. So we've got 6 right now. Where do we want to build this super smelter? Okay, I have an idea. Place it down, and that will be our output chest. I want to mine up here just to make sure it's not, you know, too high. Alright, yeah, that's actually perfect. And then we'll have it feed down into there. And I'll just break these furnaces and use them as the smelters. Plop the furnaces down right there, like that. Put another hopper right there. These will be our fuel inputs. I think we've got just enough space. Just like that. Perfect. That will be our kind of super smelter. It's not very super, but it'll do. That'll be our fuel input and our item input. So, smelt glass, put that in there, and our fuel, just like that. Actually, well, what we're really going to want to do is make these into coal blocks, because those smelts a whole lot longer than normal coal does. Well, at least so I've heard. I think that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one. See ya! Alright, so we're gonna want to grab a thumbnail. Okay, so, is this good? No, not at all. What about over here? Okay. I think I'm gonna do a half and half. So this is gonna be one screenshot. And then we're gonna have another screenshot of this super smelter here. Actually, I'm gonna wanna mine up this roof a little bit. That's another thing I wanna do, is just make some headspace for us. And just decorate a little bit. And then just, no, I wanted the GUI off. Just like that. And that'll be it.